Good morning. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Julie. I am on a health journey, and more specifically, right now, still a digestive diagnostic health journey. I am still waiting on biopsy results, and if I haven't heard anything in the next day or two, well, today's Thursday, so if I don't hear anything tomorrow, then I will call on Monday, because it has been a little while since we did the colonoscopy. So I'm waiting on those results, and then I will be having some other tests done when I am up to it. It's hard to do so many damn tests. It just takes everything out of you. It's I don't like it. So yeah, I'm not hurrying to schedule those. And is that irresponsible? Maybe. Let me fix this right here. There, that's better. And I've got a tree coming out of my head. Let's see. Is that any better? No, I've got a tree coming out of the side of my... Oh, God. Anyway, trying to focus on things that I can do to make myself feel better. For instance, figuring out what foods are bothering me, which ones cause flare-ups and stuff. One that I've definitely ruled as a problem is bananas, which is interesting because it's on the low FODMAP diet. It's a recommended food. Not for me, which just highlights the fact that all of the best plans and advice and whatever in the world do not apply like a blanket to everybody. So you do have to be your own best advocate, and also sometimes figure that stuff out for yourself and figure out what works for you. So there's that. I am still on the Bentyl 3 times a day. And if I don't take it, I absolutely realize it real fast. And then I end up having to take, a muscle relaxer or something to get back on top of it. And that is frustrating, but I need to just set a timer on my phone. One thing yesterday was I was trying to see if I could handle the experiments I do. I was trying to see if I could handle skipping a dose, because it's not the way it's prescribed. It's as needed. So it's not like I was skipping my happy meds or something dangerous like that. No, it says you can take it up to 3 times a day. It doesn't say take it 3 times a day. So I wanted to see if I could do without it for 1 dose, and that did not work. Oh, another thing that is absolutely a problem and causes flare-ups: the low-carb Atkins Quest pre-made packaged food products. I know, you're all like, duh, we've been telling you that forever. Yeah, you were right. The ingredients in there's something in there, probably the fake sugars, the sugar alcohols are probably the problem. But yeah, I was attempting to get, the last 2 days, attempting to go back to kind of my dirty keto, low carb situation, and my body said, no, that's not going to work for us. So that's unfortunate. That sucks, but you just have to find a way forward. Do something different, try something else. Today I'm going to try pineapple, which I don't think that will be a problem, and it has the added benefits of being anti-inflammatory. Oh, totally almost forgot this, but the antibiotics, I think they helped. I do. It was a Z-pack, so just 6 or 7 days of pills. 6, I think it was 6. But anyway, 6 total pills, the antibiotics, and azithromycin is what it is. And it's the second most recommended antibiotic for IBS, IBD, stuff like that. So I did take that, and I truly felt like after maybe the 2nd or 3rd day, I was feeling really good. And I wasn't taking the Bentyl 3 times a day. Well, I'm well and done with that round. And so my concern is that you'd have to be on those antibiotics, for the duration, forever. And I don't want to have to do that, because they do have other side effects. There's problems that can come from antibiotics. And then if I knew that was going to just, be a cure-all to take those for the rest of my life, maybe, and if that meant I wouldn't have to take the muscle relaxers and those other things, the pain medicine that put me out of commission, or make me just, useless. If I knew that the antibiotics could do that, then maybe I wouldn't have a problem with it. I don't know. We are still just very much in the figuring it out phase, but also in a very burnt out place in this diagnostic journey. I know plenty of you know exactly what I'm talking about. It just takes almost your sanity even when you're going through these diagnostic processes. It's really frustrating. I do have the follow-up with the specialist, the gastroenterologist. I do have that in a couple weeks. And I guess I kind of figure I'm just going to go about my life. The kids are finishing school and my husband has a procedure coming up and there's, all these different things going on. I'm just going to continue on with attempting to rule out different foods and do my best to be active and continue on the other things that I'm working on in my house and in my life, and make plans for the summer. And anyway, just essentially, oh, there comes Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Oh, my sweetness. Oh, preciosa, Anulita. Oh, mi corazón. Oh, if you didn't know, my cat speaks Spanish. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at, is just let's, keep trying to rule out different foods, being careful, being cautious, keeping a journal of, symptoms and what things seem to trigger them, and just doing the best I can with that. And then at least I can bring that information when I go back to the doctor, to the specialist. So it's a process. It's a very long, frustrating, very frustrating, painful process, but it is what it is, and I'm essentially learning to just live with it. And as long as, the Bentyl keeps working and keeping the most horrific pain, down here, I can live a regular, life. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm out here in my laughing place garden and enjoying, been watering plants, doing things like that. And it feels wonderful. It feels absolutely wonderful. I'm going to get out into the front yard today and pull some weeds and just try to, live normal life. Yeah. I know some of you have been wondering, well, what about, your health journey or weight loss journey? Well, I still have to figure that out, how to even do that, because where I'm, as far as nutrition wise, I'm still ruling things out. So it's not like I can limit any one kind of food or whatever. I can just limit in that I'm cutting out certain foods that I know upset my stomach or my guts or whatever. Oh, here comes Kitty, ven aquí. Oh, come here, mija. Oh, she wants to play with the tripod. And then there she goes. I love her so much. That cat is absolutely one of the best medicines. Between her and the Bentyl, we're doing all right. I am back to my commitment of 5 bottles of water a day. So that's good. That's something in the right direction. And exercise, well, I'm gardening a lot and I do get sore from that, but what I do need to do is to get walking, get some walking done. We did schedule our next Disneyland trip. This one will be with my kids, and that's in September. I have no idea at this point, no way to even afford it. But I decided to manifest it, put it out into the universe, and try to use it as a motivation, as an inspiration. And it helps. It helps. I've talked about that before, that planning a trip, one of my Disney trips, really does help me. It really helps. It's so comforting. Like yesterday when I had skipped a dose of the Bentyl and was really struggling and in so much pain, I, pulled up the Disney app and was looking at the wait times. And then I started looking at the hotels and, which one are we going to stay in this time? And then what are we going to wear? Because it's going to be, Halloween time, and was able to, channel all of that, focus all of it, all the energy that, was being taken over by pain, to focus all of that onto the Disney planning. And it helped so much. but I do need to get to walking, lots and lots of walking, to be prepared for that, so that I can enjoy it, you know. So what kind of commitment am I making in that regard? At this moment, I don't know, but I will figure that out. I guess basically I can say that I'm up, I'm moving around, I'm gardening, and I'm going to work on adding in some just dedicated walking, because I'm walking all over anyway, but I want to add in, where's Kit? Oh, she's over by the sandbox. Add in some really dedicated walking. Anyhow, that's kind of where I'm at. I have a lot of things, a lot of pies in the oven that I'm working on, with some fun videos coming up. One that I'm going to be working on today after I get ready and stuff is suppositories. This is all part of the Ask Mama series. So we're going to be talking about suppositories, and what other one did I have lined up for day? I think it was the pads versus tampons and how to use them. And then there was one other. Oh, it was, love this title. Check this title out. Your bajingo after baby. Bajingo is just another fun term, for your girly parts. But anyway, I want to talk about that. And then what I'm working into it is my third delivery, full-term delivery, which was my daughter Mimi, Mariah, and how she had to be suctioned out of me. It was that, or we were going to have an emergency C-section. And yeah, no surprise that I ended up getting a hysterectomy not too long after that. I'm like, that was it, we're done. So I want to incorporate that experience into talking about, all your parts after having the baby and what you can expect, and then rare situations that come up like mine. And it's not terribly rare actually, but there's, plenty of people that don't go through that, and what the long-term effects are. We're going to get in there and we're going to talk about it, because as awkward as it is, and definitely taboo, and as maybe oversharing as it is, I know I'm not the only one that has gone through this kind of stuff or will go through this kind of stuff. And I was never warned. Could I have done my own research and things before, creating life? Yes, I could have, but I didn't, in a lot of regards. And so there were things I just did not know about. And I want to continue, the series that I started with, before you have a baby, you got to see this kind of thing. And so, hold on, I'm going to see where my kitty is. Kitty! I don't know. She's out jungling somewhere. So I really want to continue that series and give those different stories and advice and perspective with my own experience and things I've learned along the way. Yeah, it's fun. It's just fun. No, I'm really enjoying it. And then finding different graphics and things to go with it, and yeah, and pictures and stuff. My mom took a picture of me in the midst of labor, an appropriate picture from the side. And it's one that I always look back on and I'm like, God damn. Good job, Julie. Good job. Look what you did. Look what you lived through. Jesus. Anyway, so I have a lot of things in the oven that I'm working on, and it's going to be awesome. Lots of great things to look forward to, and I do hope you will be part of it. And I appreciate your continued support and encouragement and love through just the vicissitudes of life, this roller coaster that we're on. I hope you'll have a great day and a wonderful weekend, and I know I will see you soon here or on our other 2 channels. Till then, bye-bye.